morning. I'm ready to go to France. And we arrived at the McDonald's, our first stop to eat some fast food. Our food has arrived. And look at these cups. They have the original cups from the McDonald's house. Love it. Now we arrived in Reims. We arrived at the apartment. This is the living room. And this is the bathroom with a really nice shower. It smells really clean and it looks really new. So I'm really impressed. And over here is the kitchen with a dishwasher and a washing machine. A really nice TV. And over here is the sleeping room with a really huge bed. And a closet with a light, I guess. Yes! Oh wow! I will show you from the window. This is our little balcony. And now we're walking through a supermarket to do the groceries and enjoy the really hot weather. It's like 32 degrees right now. It's really hot and it's a beautiful church. And this is the place we're gonna eat tonight. It's called Excelsior. And this is the start. I have a burrata with some vegetables with pesto. And this is duck pate with a slice of bread. So now we're gonna taste it. This is the main course. It's a risotto with cookies, some bread, and a bottle of wine again. And Emilia got the same. It looks really good. I'm gonna enjoy it. And this is the dessert. It is a chocolate chip cookie. It's baked and it's with hazelnut ice cream. It looks really good. Bon appetit! I just took a shower and I'm gonna sleep. Good night. Good morning. We're walking to the Pommery houses and now we're looking for an iced coffee to drink. And now we arrived at Franken Pommery. And this is a little bit of history about the Pommery champagne. And now we have to wait for our tour guide. There's our massive champagne bottle. And this is a huge selection of a lot of Pommery champagne bottles. Look how cute. And this is the entrance, and this is the hallway where you have to wait for your guides. I'm really impressed with the pink bottles. It's really pretty. More of history. Really big bottles. I think really old ones. Look at the dates. Really cold. Now we're going down the stairs.
So everything started in 1836. At the very beginning was a man named Renault who bought a little champagne house in the city center of France. It was a very small house and he wasn't producing his own champagne. He was buying some and then putting the Renault label on it. But that was something that he wanted to change. And in order to do that, he needed an investor. That investor was Mr. Louis Alexandre Pommery. So the house was from there renamed Pommery and Renault, which you can still see written on every single bottle of the Pommery house today, on the crown of the bottle, Pommery and Renault. That was 1856, but that only lasted 2 years, because in 1858, Mr. Pommery, he died of a heart attack. So he never really got to profit of the business, of the investment. And around the same time, Mr. Renault, he kind of disappeared. It's actually that we don't know what happened to him. So we arrived here, and right in the middle, we have one of the first artwork from exhibition. So actually the artist behind that artwork, her name is Anina Major. She's from the Bahamas, and in 2024 she won what we call the Pommery contest, a contemporary art contest that takes place in New York. So this statue is from the 14th century, and originally it was standing in a little chapel in the Champagne region, and it stayed inside of that chapel until the First World War. So during the First World War here in the region we had a lot of front lines and things like that, so a lot of soldiers coming from all over the world. And an American soldier who entered that chapel where that statue was standing, he saw the statue and loved it so much, he knew he needed to do anything in his power to avoid it being destroyed. And the solution that he decided on was to take the statue back with him to the States. So he did so at the end of the war, and he kept the statue in the United States for some years. It was only in 1938 that the statue was brought back to France, and they were never able to find the original chapel in which it was supposed to stand, so they decided to offer it to the De Polignac family, who put it here instead. So you can see the dead yeast that has fallen inside of the neck of the bottles. And the disgorging, that is a technique that exists since 1886. So we plunge our bottle like so into a cooling solution. Not all of the bottles, only the neck of it where the dead yeast is. And so that cooling solution at minus 25 degrees Celsius freezes the champagne inside of the neck, and that ice cube traps the sediment. And then the machine takes the bottle upwards, opens it, and the 8 bars of pressure created by the gas sends that ice cube out of the bottle. And so the dead yeast is out of the bottle. That is the disgorging. So when the bottle is open, before finally closing it, we need to add the sugar. That is a liquor, the final liquor we add inside of the champagne, and it helps us decide the dosage, the amount of sugar that we want for our champagne. Most champagne produced are called brut champagne, and a brut champagne, that means 6 to 12 grams of sugar per liters. That is the standard. But there is also extra brut champagne, less than 6 grams, or brut nature, less than 3 grams, actually 0 to 3 grams is considered a brut nature. And then there is also the champagne that are more sweet than the brut. That is champagne that we call sec or demi-sec, dry or half dry. So if you're ever asking for a dry champagne, know that you are asking for a champagne with up to 34 grams of sugar per liters, and for half dry, up to 49 grams of sugar per liters. So it's like in reverse compared to wine. If you ask for dry wine, you're actually asking for wine without sugar. Just be careful about that. So here on the wall, another artwork by Mr. Gustave Navelet, who did the first one. This one is called Silène. It was the last one he produced in 1884, at the end of which he had to stop because he was growing really tired of the condition of working here. So the obscurity, not seeing the day past, all that humidity. It got really difficult on his eyes. He didn't see as well at the end of his work here, so he had to stop. This artwork is by artist Lilian Bourgeat, who wanted to pay tribute to the harvest workers, without whom we couldn't be making champagne, since they are the ones who handpick every single grape. And so he created those pair of boots that moves, and the name of the artwork is Sounds of Boots. Which is named after the daughter of Madame Pommery, Louise Pommery de Polignac. And Louise also inspired the most prestigious cuvée that we produce here at Pommery, and that is la Cuvée Louise. It is the most prestigious champagne that we have because we only use grapes coming from Grand Cru, and we only produce the Cuvée Louise on vintage years, on millésime. Millésime and Grand Cru. So the best of the best. And on the label of the Cuvée Louise, there is a drawing of a woman. And you have that same woman over there on the wall. It is not Louise like you could believe, it's actually an allegory of champagne. So what champagne would look like if it was a woman. On this rock here, 1874, that is the first good champagne in history. And we only have 2 bottles of this one left. Most of those bottles are mostly for collection purpose, not to ever be opened and drink. We're pretty sure the taste wouldn't be the same as it was intended to be. And probably no bubbles left inside of those bottles that are more than 100 years.
And then we'll go upstairs to the tasting of the Pommery champagne. And now we're gonna taste. Cheers. Yeah, it tastes really good. I recommend it. And after the tasting, we go to Veuve Clicquot. And I buy a little gift for my grandma from Pommery. I hope she will enjoy it. And now we arrived at the Veuve Clicquot in Reims, and we are at the Veuve Clicquot. And now we're enjoying our cheese and ham platter, and we're doing a really nice rosé champagne. And now we arrived at the center of Reims, and some people are playing music. And we arrived in the city. So many traffic. It's also still quiet. Ah! And we're looking for the Sephora. Oh, over here. We found it. Okay, watch out. A car is coming. Okay, let's go. Oh, sorry, bitch. Okay, we shopped by the Sephora, and now we're taking a break by Starbucks. Hi, we're back at the apartment, and we're really tired, so we had to take a little shower. And I have a little shop vlog. I have buy a Pommery bottle for my grandma. I have buy this jeans from Zara, but I like the detail of the jeans. It's a little bit crossed over, so yeah, I'm really happy about it. And now we're gonna chill for a while, and after that we're gonna change our clothes and go to Alba. It's an Italian restaurant in the city, and I hope we will enjoy this. Now we're walking through the restaurant Alba, and we're gonna eat over there. And we arrived at Alba. It's an Italian restaurant where we're gonna eat tonight, so I'm really curious. We both ordered the ginny gin. Gaat hem nu in de oven. We ordered a tartufo pasta, and Emilia is giving me some Parmesan cheese, and it looks really delicious. Thank you. And now we ordered our dessert, and we got pistachio and pistachio. This is a pistachio tiramisu, and it looks really good. And it's topped with pistachio paste and pistachio nuts. And this is a really big little cake with pistachio ice cream, whipped cream, and pistachio sauce. It's a lot of pistachio, but I think it's worth it. And now we're walking to our apartment. Alba was really good, the food was really delicious, and I will recommend you Alba. It's an Italian restaurant in Reims, and it was really good. And Emilia, my friend, also loved it. And now we're walking to what the fuck? What was happening? Good morning everybody, it's a new day, it's Saturday, and today we're having breakfast. We have a baguette with some scrambled eggs with pepper and salt, and I have the Starbucks caramel latte macchiato. And now we're walking to the train station because today we're going to Pommery. It's a place in Reims, and There we will be at experience at Marché. Okay, so we missed the train because the time was changed and we had to grab an Uber, and now the Uber is going, and now we arrived at Marché. And now we're going into our little train. Look how cute. I'm looking for a wagon.
So enjoy tasting everyone and cheers.
This is our first tasting of today.
Merci, we tried to create the champagne. It's totally easy to taste, easy to understand, easy to share with friends, with family.
Now we taste another one, and this is a little bit smaller. Yeah, it's good, but you taste the difference from the first one, the younger one.
Because we have very similar blend, just a little bit perhaps more Chardonnay, this time between 15 and 20%, and a little bit less of Meunier, 30%.
And now we're gonna taste the Rosé Brut.
We will press delicate our grapes. We will extract white juices like we do for white champagnes, and after we just leave this black skin of Pinot Noir and Meunier macerated several days together with the juices to obtain this beautiful red color and fruity note. So
And over here some artwork of Marché. I like the glasses. And now the tour is finished and the tasting also. So we're walking through the Mouet Chandon. And this is a beautiful building around the street. And this is the Champagne Street, the famous Champagne Street. And now we're at Chandon in the garden.
This one is made of three blends. It's the Pinot Noir, the Meunier, and the Chardonnay. It's slightly sweet, not like normal you have tasted of the Made Imperial Blanc, which is one. This is demi-sec, so it's kind of sweet. So you can have in the aromas of the tropical fruits.
Thank you.
Like mango, guava, pineapple. It's just the aromas, not how it tastes. And it's 18 months to 2 years maturation in the cellar.
And now we finished Mouet. I'll buy a bottle of nectarine iced champagne. And now we're gonna eat by Pierre Jouet. This is our homemade iced tea. And we will enjoy it. And it's a really cozy place over here. And now we're waiting for our lunch. And now the food has arrived. We have a cheese platter and a focaccia sandwich. And now we're at the train station and we're leaving Epernay and we go back to the city at Reims. Okay, that's not good for your ears. Okay, and now we're back in the city of Reims again. And now we grabbed some ice cream by Amorelli. And I got a flower with a pistachio macaron ice cream, and I think I will enjoy it. Okay, we're back at the apartment, and I want to show you some little things that I buy in the city. First, it's a little secret, but when I'm back home, Sven will see it. It's a little gift for Sven. These are macarons. It's a little sweet here in French. And a little gift for myself, Moet Chandon. I've never drank this one before, but today we were at the Moet Chandon and we taste the Nectar Imperial, and it's a really good flavor. Hello, and now we're ready to go to the rooftop bar. It's called Gabriel, and I'm really curious about food. And now we're walking to the restaurant. And now we arrived at Gabriel. And for the drinks we choose the Fusty because today we drink a lot of champagne, and yeah, it will be a good choice. And we get some bread with truffle butter from the house. And for the start we got salmon with bellinis and the cream with the salmon eggs. And then we say bon appetit. Look at the view. And this is the main course. Let's see. These are the potatoes, the rest is here. Let's see. It's really hot. I feel the fire. And we will share everything because we like all the tips. So we finished the food. The food was really delicious. And we shared the tiramisu for dessert. And it's with a local cookie. And that's the pink one. And it looks really beautiful. And it looks really delicious. From Reims, and now in the night you see the lights. And in the nightlife there are a lot of parties with a lot of lights and music, so you can also party. Where's the party, Emilia? Here's the party. All the people are dancing and enjoy the party. And today we're leaving the apartment and we go to Chateau de Sazy. We grabbed some coffee by the Mac Cafe and now we are driving to Chateau de Sazy. And look how cute this village is. Really beautiful garden. And now we arrived at Chateau de Sazy, and this is our view. And this is our first for the start, and we have to eat it from this side to the middle. This is watermelon with some butter and sauce. I don't know what kind of sauce. And this is the starter, salmon with sauce of soya. Yeah, soya butter. Let's see. This is a langoustine that is with some sauce and I think some vegetables. The meat grilled on the barbecue with strawberry flavors, and it looks really good. And this is the dessert.
Pastry chef recommend to eat tart and second to eat dessert.
Oui.
Enjoy your meal.
Merci.
Second pastry, last tart and last yeah.
Merci. This is a lollipop from chocolate and merengue, and with some little sweets. So we enjoyed the lunch, and now we're going home again. And now we are home again.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this video and make sure to subscribe because in exactly 1 month we will go to Germany and we will go there for 2 weeks on a camping and we will vlog every day. So make sure to subscribe so you can see that video as well. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.